Hey y'all, it's Lisa Bonet, and I'm back with another video, bringing y'all the latest social media buzz. Thank you guys for tapping into Bonet Media. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this now. If y'all have not heard, all right, I just came to give y'all an update, okay, that Junior is still sick. And sounds about as horrible as he did a few weeks ago when he was in that car. If anything, he sounds worse. Somebody put together a medley of the videos that came out after she said, "Oh, that little flu thing that you guys were so worried about." That yeah, he got over that. That's been that's no more, right? And when I saw this within its totality, I was like, "Oh no, oh no." We got to talk about this, okay? And like I said, if anything, he sounds worse. Now, I also wanted to get into some new leaks, y'all. I mean, from the alleged messages from, the insider, specifically someone who claims to be an old friend of Chrisean. All right. And before you even come for me right now, when I say this may just very well be true, I mean, I'm inclined to believe it. And why are people giving me the side eye? Y'all act like it's some type of monumental conclusion that somebody from her past my God, is coming forward and spilling, okay? Basically speaking the truth, their experience they had with Chrisean. You know what I'm saying? It's not that mind blowing for somebody to be. Look, I know that girl fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth grade. Okay, she is a mess. She was a mess then, and she's a mess now. Now, if you gather, come here, so I can let you know. Because guess what? I mean, I think this is the moment that we're experiencing. I hate to bust y'all bubbles, but a lot of these Insta accounts, these Finsta accounts, these burner accounts are people that have the inside scoop. Whether it's her family, okay, and I won't even point out what generation. It's a little bit about all the generations, okay. Maybe her people that went to school with her, people that were actually in the Shepherd's Pratt with her, lived in the same neighborhood as her, hustled with her, was homeless with her. That type of lifestyle, as unfortunate as it is, comes with a lot of shit. It comes with a lot of experiences. All right. So it's not that far fetched. Okay. Especially her only being 25 years old. You feel me? If you go back 10 years in Chrisean's life, she was a teenager. You feel me? So it's even more likely that somebody from her recent past, and maybe I'm just speaking for myself, but let's go ahead and get into this because they suggest, and I don't know if this is coming from one person or not, I'm assuming that it is, that Charlotte, her mama, is a harlot. Okay, on these BMO streets. It's kind of like business as usual, you know? And she's like a whole joke out here, you know. I don't take pleasure in letting you guys know this, but I gotta bring y'all the tea, right? Chrisean, they making fun of your mama out here. Hmm. Also, like how Chrisean like got her name, and that she might be trying to be out here trying to expire Junior, right? And what the doctors might have said, y'all. We're going to get into all of that. But I wanted to go ahead and bring up this video because I want to be the reminder that you need on the BS. And she be trying to get over on us. And you hear it once or twice and you kind of forget. No, no. I'm going to take you back to the hood like K-Swiss, and you're welcome. Okay? Everybody, everything ain't always got to be all new and shiny. All right? Know your history. Don't miss the boat. Because why? History repeats itself. And I'm talking about social media history, y'all. Okay? We're not getting cultural. We're not getting religious. Calm down. Calm down. Let's go ahead and get into this because what? And she wanted y'all to believe this. I already knew I wasn't going to believe it. All right? She wanted y'all to believe it. But because I don't follow her on everything that she's on, because she back and forth, she up and down, she in and out, I can't do all that. All right? What sometimes is a surprise to you be a surprise to me. I know. And I hope to be your fave one day. Ain't that a shame? Let's go ahead and get into this, okay? Y'all probably like, girl, get on your job, huh? I'm sorry. Damn. I need help. The book. Let me show y'all this though. Because what? Up here talk about he all right. This is what she wanted y'all to believe. This is a good 2 weeks ago. All right? Maybe not even then. Let's go ahead and get into these clips, y'all, okay? Keep up.
He's getting taller. My son is getting taller. He's getting stronger. He's doing really good. His that little flu he had is gone now. Yeah. So I'm gonna start vlogging more on my Snapchat. My bad, y'all. I had to take a break. All right, and then the other thing, I'm excited, y'all. I know everybody like what y'all want to know. So the episode basically is going. Basically, I'm doing is vlogging my whole life for real of the boxing, and then I'm gonna have confessions. I'm gonna have where I'm being 100 how I feel, what's going on in my mind at the moment, yada yada yada. Right now, I just ask y'all just pray for me and my son. We are doing very well. We are thriving. This is nothing but God Almighty. Thanks. Shout out to everybody. Oh, shout out to Wiz Khalifa. I forgot to say this. I seen something on his Snapchat. Somebody tagged me in it and was like, he was like, he don't really like any trends, but the trend he do mess with is, I'm crying up to God to help me with these hard times. Tell him I said, thank you. And yeah, go stream Yahweh. Speaking of Yahweh, I still haven't shot the music video. I'm shooting it in Jerusalem, so stay tuned for that. And what else? Oh yeah, I'm working on new projects this weekend not like that, but I love when Kim get the flying down and we get to work and we straight getting to work, fellowship, and all that. All this is so ordained by God, so orderly fashion. And I just want to say thank you to God. Thank you for the people that he put around me for me to trust in them and believe in them and follow their leadership into whatever God has for us. Because, hey, ears ain't heard, eyes haven't seen what God finna do for us. So, because
It seems like a script, doesn't it? It seems like a script, doesn't it? Now, she told us he was well. And we hearing in one of her latest videos, he sound like he can't breathe. She says, oh, he's a little sick, but it's okay. We tired of hearing that. She gonna say that in this next clip. Clearly, Junior is not well. Okay? And the fact that she lied, because this is what this is. From the time that this was recorded to what we're getting right here in February, February, whatever the fuck date, it's only what, the 9th, 10th? Let me go ahead and play this for you because he sounds like he can't breathe. And no, it's not It's fucking not okay. It's not okay. And have we not been down this road before with the streaming and the lot and the steps of life and all of this? Like, and then she says, she's thriving, but are you guys surviving? Because it looks to me like Junior's surviving, right? Let's go ahead and look at this, y'all, because I want you guys to see this video. And like I said, in it is a series of clips that really breaks it down. And this is after the video of her in the car where she gives him the medicine. She opens up the dispenser. No, she opens up the nose cleaner. You guys remember that video? This is after. Not only is this after that video, this is after the update where she says, "Oh, that little flu thing. Oh, yeah, don't worry about that. It's gone. Yeah, that's that's no more." After that, okay, that's what we're about to get into. Hold on. Let me go ahead and bring this up for you guys. Make sure you smash that like button, you guys. And I will be in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat, y'all, and giving your POV, which is always welcome. Just talk to me nice, okay? Talk to me nice. Let's go ahead and get into this video. Where I am getting ready to show you that Junior is still sick. I don't give a damn if it's 5 days ago, 7 days ago, 3 days ago. It's 4 days too long. Okay? 5 days too long. 2 weeks too long. Like, hold on, y'all. We are on the road to 10K. We got 9,348. Next time I come up, I'm definitely going to put up the counter, y'all, because we need to get to 10K. Thank you guys for subscribing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Okay. Now, let me make sure you guys can see this too as well. Where is it? Okay. Now, what we're going through, y'all, is allegedly, all right? And while I give you my perspective, I'm more inclined to believe that I'm not, but because I wasn't there and I cannot fully vet the source. Well, at least some of these sources, right? Because I always tell you that the receipt is the person who's talking. If I'm sharing a video with you and somebody talking, that's the fucking receipt. If you hear it come out Chrisean's mouth, she's the receipt. All right, y'all, hold on. Let me see. All right, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all, because I'm having technical difficulties. Let me actually pull up YouTube one more time. Now, I'm tired of the motherfucking jacket, okay? Sweating my gang while I'm chilling in the shack and shining the light in my face, and for what? Maybe y'all because I kick so much butt, I kick ass. I'm tired, all right? All right, you guys, I think I got it. Let me go ahead and pull this up. And let's get into this video. Oh, I forgot to give y'all the creds for. We'll go back and I'll give you guys the creds. I'm sorry, whoever you are. I apologize. Didn't mean to do it. All right, so let's go here. And let me make sure you guys can see this as well. Truth, tea, or rumors, y'all. I encourage everybody to do their own research, all right? I'm here for the free thinkers, the intellectual thinkers, all right? People who love common sense. Truth seekers, even if you get it wrong. All right, so let me go ahead and go to this video. All right, you guys go ahead and take a look at this. Green hearts in the chat if you guys feel me. Okay. Lips in the chat if you just.
I'm Sura 2, the new.
All right, you guys, hold on.
$42 years old now. For the last 10 years, have been getting paid 10, 15.
See, he just fucked it all up. Good boy. Give me that. Good boy. It's okay, Papa. You okay, Chrisean? Yeah, he a little sick. It's okay. But he say, Coach? Coach? Oh, man. I got him there. Lost that. This smells like hell. Wow. I like the brown. I like the brown lip gloss. I needed it. I got it. Go and keep calling the CPS or the police. I don't care. Keep calling them. Call.
Okay, so you guys just heard those clips that was put together from her latest lives, all right? Those were February 2026, okay? Far beyond the very initial car video that we saw and her saying, oh, that little flu thing, oh yeah, he's not sick anymore. You can see that she's clearly not telling the truth, okay? Living her own reality. That's what I call it. I mean, what else can you say? You feel me? Junior is still sick. And that shit is a shame. It not only is it a shame, it's sad. It's sad, y'all. Even worse, when there's no progress from old videos. Y'all, no worries. We have to agree to disagree. Thank you. It's okay. It's okay if you can agree to disagree. It's okay. Because the truth is always going to come out in the wash, in the rinse, and in the dry, right? That's a silent victory. When the truth comes out and you can give that smirk, you can stand, put your hands on your hip and let your backbone slip. Right? What is up, Black Orchid? These are all old videos. Yes, they are. They are old videos. They are before today. Yes. What is up? Okay. All right. You said we know I'm walking. We know him walking and crawling is fake for sure. Yeah. My son walking, my son talking, my son. She said that like she was 100 with it, right? Now, this baby is still sick. This child is still sick. Okay? Not to mention the recent video of him at church crawling on the floor. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and get into that. Hold up. I'm going to show you one more clip. Oh, let me give credit. We're going to watch a little more of this, about a minute more. If you want to watch this video in its entirety, make your way on over to Brittany Janae or Jeannie and watch this video in its entirety. Okay? Hold on, you guys. Let's go ahead and get into this.
It's okay, Papa. You okay, Chrisean? Y'all, he a little sick. It's okay.
I know y'all want to watch the rest of the clip, but damn. Y'all gonna let her get away with this? This is all right with y'all? If this was your child, if this was your niece, if this was your nephew, if this was your grandson, this would be all right with you? Are you serious? I am just mind blown. I am just mind blown that this is all right. This is okay. Nobody is batting an eye. While some of us is about to have a heart attack. And I know this sounds cruel, but thank God I don't know these people. Thank God I don't know Junior. Because I'd be stressed the fuck out. Like if I was like in a family or if I like knew Chrisean girl, I'd be stressed the fuck out. Any proximity to any type of relationship, like thank God. I feel an obligation now. And I don't even know these damn people. We don't know these people. Let's remember that. Okay? But you don't have to know somebody to feel empathy for them. You don't have to know somebody to put yourselves in their shoes and imagine. Whether you put yourself in the mother's shoes, the child's shoes, y'all can do every damn thing else. That's all I'm saying. The shit is fucked up, y'all. I'm just gonna rewind a little bit because what? I don't give a fuck if this is from 2 years ago. Because that's how he was sounding. No child should be in the background sounding like this and on any given fucking Sunday. And the mother turns to the left and says, "Are you okay, Junior?" Bitch, no! No, bitch, he's not. He's not okay. Not at all. Not in no way, shape, or form. 911, bitch, ER, motherfucking Lyft, Uber, bitch, run. I can answer that question for you. See, that's the problem. You ain't got somebody around you that's going to answer the real questions. But then again, maybe you do. And those people are the people that you push away. that you fall out with, that you burn bridges with. I see your MO. You do have shoulder tappers in your life. And what do I mean by that? People that will be like, excuse me, bitch, Chrisean, Chrissy. But he can't, Chrissy. He can't walk or talk. This is Marsh, your best friend. Remember me? But Chrissy, he can't. He can't walk or talk. Yeah, Marsh, but I have to make them think that he can. Bitch, are you loony? And you went along with that? And you don't think we should chin check your foot ass right now? Ahora, ahorita? Pinche pendejo. The fuck? And I ain't holding nothing. I mean, who am I to hold your past against you? I ain't nobody. But I can point it out. And I can speak the truth. You can't stop me from that. I mean, fair exchange ain't no robbery. Y'all out here lying like it's the thing to do. Like breathing. Why I can't come tell the truth like it's breathing? The fuck? Because that is just crazy. All right? Let's finish this clip, but y'all, oh, Lord have mercy.
It's okay, Papa. You okay, Chrisean?
No, bitch.
Y'all, he a little sick. It's okay. She said, okay, it sounds like her child has not made any progress in his health since 3 weeks ago when we heard him coughing. Essentially sound like it was mucus and he was just struggling to breathe. And so look, what y'all need to do is go get y'all holy oil, y'all olive oil, pray over it, lift it up to the air. Lord God, please anoint this oil. In Jesus' name, amen. That's all you have to do. Anoint your oil, anoint your doors, anoint your...
Girl, we ain't worried about that. If you don't take that child to the damn doctor, even the title on this caption says praying for everyone, but her sick son is in the back of the car struggling. What are we watching? Is he okay?
Your house, your car, people that walk in and out. Amen, okay? So that's what I was saying before I forgot what I was saying. Okay, hold on. Please pay. It's okay, Papa. You okay, Chrisean? Y'all, he a little sick. It's okay.
What? He a little sick. It's okay. Y'all can't be letting that slide. Y'all can't, as a collective, be letting that slide. Okay? Y'all can't tell me y'all letting that slide. Exactly. No, it's not okay. The fuck? Are you insane? And then y'all be tripping on us because we be talking about, is there mental instability going on? You're not a fucking doctor. Don't, if you say histrionic motherfucking personality disorder, we're going to slap you. Okay. But do you not see the pattern that matches with the characteristic and the symptoms that be going along with that motherfucking diagnosis or not? It gotta be. It has to be something. I don't know, y'all. I just don't know. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let me see what you guys are saying. Cause look, don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. Needs to go straight to the ER. No time for appointments at this point. Exactly. Straight to the ER. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Please subscribe, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What are we talking about? Hey, y'all. See Marsh halfway talking and Blue and Carlissa claiming Junior halfway. They need to watch out because Chrisean on demon time for fame. Yeah, look, I'm glad that she's been quiet all this time. I mean, maybe not as a content creator, but I'm a human first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad she ain't been going back and forth with just every little thing just blowing up, because we know what her blow up looks like, right? But it's coming, because y'all ain't too many more passes gonna be given out, okay, before she addressed the situation. All right, because we done been through, yeah. Y'all already know. Y'all already know, okay? Y'all already know. What's up? Hi, Blonate in chat. I'm late. It is a lot. It is a lot. You say the way Junior Club foot was on that table at celebrity boxing training deal, it was all over her face. She knew, we know. Can't hide any longer. Milestones passing by miles ago. Exactly. But there's something that allows her to create her own reality from my perspective. And then as long as she believes it, she think we believe it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep playing, y'all.
You okay, Chrisean? Y'all, he a little sick. It's okay. She said, okay, Eline Sukiana Soli TTA, pray for my grandma in the hospital battling cancer right now. In Jesus' name, Lord God, that you heal her grandma. I pray your will be done in her life. I pray that she'll just stay faithful, Lord God. I pray that you strengthen her in this process of going through a hard time, Lord God, that you say you are where the brokenhearted is, Lord God, and I want you to just restore their relationships, restore their hearts, their mind, and soul, and they focus. I know that her battle and cancer kind of have everybody focused off scale. I pray, Lord God, that you just navigate and give them insight in Jesus' name. Okay, 3 more people. Please pray for me and my kid. Hold on, dang. It keep moving, guys. I'm sorry. It's moving fast. Light skin, thick chocolate. Can you pray for my mom? She just had surgery about a week ago. I pray for her in Jesus' name. And I pray that your mom has speedy recovery. I pray that your relationships are restored. I pray that you there can intercess and pray for your mom in Jesus' name. I pray that she could just live a healthy life, because we all need our moms. In Jesus' name, amen. And I pray that you create wealth to take your mom out of the situation that.
Now y'all heard how sick Junior sounded in the background. She just going along like everything is normal. Okay? And the reason why I feel that Junior is sick is because he's being neglected. All right? She is not attending to her child like she should be and getting him the medical attention. That's obvious. I shouldn't have to say that again, right? But another reason why is we see the reckless acts and how careless she is with his health. If he's already at risk, he already was suffering from the flu, that would be a hint and a half, all right, for even the simplest mind to say, well, maybe I should keep my child bundled up, especially in Baltimore, when it can get as cold as 25-degree weather in the daytime. And God knows how low it goes at night. Okay? She's no longer in Los Angeles. She is in Baltimore. It's cold as fuck. It is freezing on any day. You feel me? We are in the middle of winter. Can I just reiterate that? With strange ass weather. But you know, I think it's because sometimes we see the reckless acts that she does. So I wanted to look into Chrisean and Chrisean Jr. when he was spotted at that church, and Chrisean Jr. was crawling, or rather scooting, across the floor, and Sunday service was going on. Now, this has rang the alarm bells for people looking at this video and seeing Chrisean Jr. on the dirty floor, y'all. All right? And you're wondering why he's sick? Are you wondering? This may not be the cause, but it's showing up ain't helping. It's not helping at all. Okay? Let me see, y'all. Let me pull up this video. Let me see. Okay, let me go over here. Now, see, when she's supposed to let him crawl and let us see him, she don't want to do it. And that's another selfish thing about her and the things that she does. She does things when she sees it fit, when she sees a benefit from it. And the fact that the people in the church just be acting like, for the most part, I'm not saying they weren't looking, but for the most part, they be acting like they don't even see Chrisean Jr. Let me go ahead and pull up this video, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Is this it? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me try to see if I have it. Yeah, it just seems like she does stuff when it's convenient for her. You know what I'm saying? And that, yeah. That's what I be tripping off of. All right. Let me bring this up for you. And let's go ahead and take a look at this clip so I can show y'all. And this has sparked controversy and it sparked a conversation on whether or not this was a good or a bad thing. And the fact that people in the church, like I said, be acting like they don't even see Junior is amazing to me. That's another thing. And really astonishing on how they can ignore and act like they don't see Junior. And she does things in front of the camera, knowing that she's either going to receive praise or backlash. I know that sounds weird, but some people see absolutely nothing wrong with this picture. Nothing to see here. Keep moving. Nothing to see here. Ma'am, you feel me? Like, let that sink in. Okay? But the fact that she's willing to take that chance every damn time. So don't get mad at us. Okay? Because here comes the backlash. And I don't care who says the floor ain't dirty. Because there was people in the comments. Some people were saying that's what a child's supposed to do. Children crawl everywhere the fuck they do. You wouldn't see not a grandchild, not a child, not a son, daughter, niece, nephew, stepchild, foster care child in my care crawling across any flow. Okay, you know what used to irk me is when I used to see children with keys in their mouth. You know, the mama would let them put the keys in their mouth. Sometimes I used to have to get up because I used to be like, "Oh God, it was just such a cringe moment for me. I just thought I'd throw that in there, y'all. Y'all know I'll be going off to the left sometime, but it's okay, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. And like I said, I don't care what y'all talking about. Hold on. Let me see if this is going to be the video. Let me make sure you guys can see it too as well. And let me make sure you guys can hear me because damn. All right. Somebody says she's not taking him nowhere. Chrisean thinks she has healing hands. I would not want her to lay hands on me. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Let's go ahead and look at this.
He has asked you to live by. Next scripture reference, Hebrews 10:38. Now you know how I know he has asked you to live by. Next scripture reference, Hebrews 10:38. He has asked you to live by. He has asked you to live by. He has asked you to live by. Next scripture reference, Hebrews 10:38. Now you know how I know.
Now, you see Junior on that church float. Okay? At the end, I stopped it on purpose right there because right before she picks him up, he puts his hand in his mouth. I'm not saying this doesn't happen. I'm not saying it's really out of the ordinary because people do allow their children to crawl on public floors. And children often put their mouths in their hand and their hands in their mouth. They touch a rail, they touch their bike, they touch their toys. It's a common occurrence. I get that. But when I see comments and I see people co-signing for this, but at the same time, which I mean, I do have a problem with. I'm cringe through the whole thing. But they're like, oh, it's not dirty. It's just like, as if they were, crawling. That's what children do. If you were at home, you would allow. No, no. And you guys let me know what you guys think. Okay. But like I said, I don't give a F because that public floor in that church is dirty, no matter where you are. And it's different from having a child, your child, crawl on the ground, crawl on the floor in your home. But why on God's green earth would you think that it is a fucking great idea to allow your child, that we have heard just previously in the past, recent past, being sick as a dog, sounding so horribly ill that you got endless CPS calls where people have identified you as giving Junior adult medication? I don't know how much of that is true, but we heard like him kind of spitting up, and you were looking at him spitting it up. Is that how it's supposed to work? Right? No. Some people are saying that in the videos, after she said that he's well, and we can still hear Junior in the background having difficulty breathing, sounding congested, and still we have not gotten a video, a clip, a snippet, a freaking audio of Junior ever visiting a medical facility. What the F is going on? Right? And y'all all right with that? This is what I wanted to pull up, because let me go ahead and pull this up for you guys, because I wanted you guys to understand and basically pick up what I'm putting down on how dirty and unsanitary, and how this can keep a child whose immune system is at a disadvantage, is compromised by the careless actions of their own mama. All right. Shout out to Corey Lombardi for this clip that I just showed. Let me see. All right, y'all. Let me see. Let me go over here. And pull this up so I can explain exactly to you why floors in public places, mind you, public being the operative word, God damn me, is no place for any child, let alone a child with special needs or a child whose immune system is compromised, is weak, and therefore compromised by this. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring it up. Okay. Now, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Let's just go over this right quick, and I will be in the chat. Now, if you guys look right here, let me go ahead and read this for y'all, okay? Let's see, y'all. All right, so floors in public spaces are significantly dirty than residential floors due to extreme unmonitored foot traffic, consistent importation of outdoor contaminants, and the unique concentrated bacteria deposited in restrooms. Let's go on. While home floors are cleaned regularly and exposed to a limited microbial population, mostly from the residents, Public floors act as a final resting place for bacteria, liquids, and debris from hundreds or thousands of people daily. Here's why public floors are dirtier than your home. Let's get into this. Extraordinary microbial load, okay? Public restrooms floors can house more than 2 million bacteria per square inch. In contrast, the average toilet seat has only 50 bacteria per square inch, okay? Toilet perfume aerosols. Every time a toilet flushes in a public restroom, a spray of bacteria-filled droplets, fecal matter, E. coli, spreads, settling on the floor. Constant contamination tracking. Shoes act as vehicles transporting bacteria from outdoors, sidewalks, and other dirty environments directly onto public floors. High volume foot traffic. Thousands of people walk over these surfaces, tracking in dirt, dust, and grime that, unlike in a home, are not immediately cleaned up. Oh, there's some trifling people out there who thought this was the same as that, who thought this was fucking okay. Moisture and hidden cracks. Public bathrooms often have wet floors from leaking toilets, overflowing sinks, and hand washing, which provides a breeding ground for mold and bacteria. The cracks and crevices in tiles or grout trap this grime, making it hard to clean. Someone else's problem mentality. In public spaces, people are less likely to clean up spills or messes compared to at home, leading to a rapid accumulation of filth. Okay, people like, shit, ain't my problem, ain't my bathroom, fuck it. I pissed a little bit on our toilet, fuck it. I ain't even gonna wipe it down like I would if I was at home. I missed the urinal. As a man, fuck it. I step right through that shit. I ain't even gonna wash my damn hands. Yeah, some people out there that's like that. Next, ineffective cleaning methods. Often public floors are cleaned with techniques that simply move dirt around like a dirty mop, or they use outdated methods that do not properly sanitize the area. You still think it's a great idea? The bacteria and germs within them don't stay in that space due to the foot traffic and outdated cleaning practices. Okay? While your home has a more diverse microbial ecosystem from pets, food, etc., it is generally limited to your family's own bacteria. Whereas public floors, where we just saw Chrisean Jr. crawling on, barefoot, no socks, no shoes, on his hands and his knees, and put his full hand in his mouth right before his mama picked him up. Stop playing with me. Generally limited to your family's own bacteria, whereas public floors contain a mix of bacteria from diverse, unknown sources. We don't even got to go no further. Did you get all that? You still think it's a great fucking idea? You don't think that church floor was dirty as hell? And that maybe Junior, with the compromised immune system, just got over a death-defying flu where she got CPS calls because they thought he was going may not make it. Like, that's how horrible he was sounding. I mean, literally. You think I'm just trying to be funny? No, literally. that accumulated with the over 10K calls that she got. Now that may be exaggerated, but even 5, 10, okay? Maybe not 10,000, 10, bitch. It's a fucking enough for me. That floor was absolutely dirty. He should not have been down there. Now we see why he's still walking around. Sounding like he needs to be in the ambulance. And you need to be in the wambulance because you're always crying and trying to pluck the heartstrings and sympathy motherfucking strings of people. You need a wambulance. And Junior needs an ambulance. Hope. That means 911. Right now, wherever you at. Because we don't have no faith that it's gotten any better. What have you given us for us to hang on to, for us to trust in? Nothing, nada, zilch, zero, beat, nothing. So we not too confident. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Okay? Let me go ahead and take this down because what? What? Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Hold on. I do the hover squat in public toilets. Exactly. And imagine how many other people are doing that too. And then taking their feet and going right out there and sitting in the front pew right where Junior was. Imagine how many people walked up and down. The church is full. Okay? The damn church is full. That mess is crazy. And you guys remember the clip. And I know that mark was missed because I don't know what the intention is of these church-going folks. But what I do know is they're ignorant to the fact or deliberately blind that Junior should be nowhere but the doctor's office. Okay? Hold on, let me see. He should be nowhere but the doctor's office. Let me see if I can bring this up so I can show y'all when he's being prayed for in church. Okay? Now I'm all down for prayer and healing and going to church. But believe me, I'm the last person to tell you not to do it. But there comes a time when it becomes a little showy and kind of contrived and kind of, and I'm not saying that the pastor, I don't know his full intentions, but he kind of makes me think. He kind of puts me in the mind frame of something a little shady, shisty kind of, disingenuous in a way. And I'm talking about the dynamic of his personality or his interaction, I may say, because I don't know his personality, his interactions with Chrisean. And that's mainly what I'm talking about. Okay. Because I don't want to put down a man of God at all, because I really don't know that man. But at the same time, we know that, what is it called? What is that called? Fake prophets exist. Okay? We know people who use the intent of God for the wrong reasons. Now, are we looking at that in this scenario? I don't know. Well, what I do know is, like I said, either y'all ignorant as fuck or you playing us. Either one. I don't know. But let me show y'all this clip, y'all. Okay? Hold on. I'm going to show y'all this clip, and then you guys let me know what you think. Let me see. Let me pull this up so you guys can see this. Yeah, false prophet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Somebody said you giving him too much credit to call him a man of God. I mean, you know, I'm just saying, like, I'm not here to like tear nobody down, but I've already said that some ain't right. Okay. I done already said that some ain't right. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring this up. Now, let me go ahead and show this part where Chrisean gets emotional after the pastor prays for her son, Junior, during a church visit. She's going to go into talking in tongues. I mean, I don't know. I just feel it's a little attention seeking. I don't buy all the way into the tongues and the things of the things, because speaking in tongues is sort of like a gift. Not everybody speaks in tongues. Do you have to speak in tongues? No. But normally the people that speak in tongues, it's more of a spiritual act. When you speak in tongues, it's more of a spiritual act that comes from the indwelling of the Holy Spirit. Okay. And it is a sign that someone is saved and a believer, but just think of it in a form of like kind of like a gift. All right. Um, I'm just not buying all the way into this, but what I want you guys to do is take a look at this video, because when I want to stop the person that's saying something and be like, no, 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 no. Hold on, y'all, because it may be a commercial. Hold on. Or ad, I mean.
Hi, my name is Mary.
Okay. Mary looks sad.
Ooh, Jesus. Show yourself mightily in this situation.
Chrisean Rock gets emotional after pastor prays for son Chrisean Jr. during church visit. Chrisean Rock had a deeply emotional moment during a church visit to
My. Oh my God. Ooh, Jesus. Show yourself mightily in this situation.
Chrisean Rock gets emotional after pastor prays for son Chrisean Jr. during church visit. Chrisean Rock had a deeply emotional moment during a church visit today, leaving fans touched by her vulnerable side.
Okay, maybe that's the end of the clip. The clip was a little bit longer, you guys. Let me see if I have a longer clip. Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. Let me see. Let's see, y'all. Maybe that is the only clip I had. Oh no. Okay. Let me play this video. I think it's on here. Hold on, guys. Now, not only that, you guys remember where they showed the video of her being at Bible study, and it looked or appeared that she had pinned Junior's jacket between the seats so that he could either sit back or minimize his movement or stop his movement. This is also in this clip too. Okay, so we get into 2 for 1 because what? Cruelty much? Hold on, y'all. You guys, let me see if this is gonna play.
Study. So right there. So it's like he has a jacket on, and there's another piece of that jacket that she's like closing it in so she can keep him sitting up. But hey, it is what it is at that point. But let's go to the other portion of the video. Now here it is.
A part of what I'll start with the men will be found.
Yeah. Man, that's nothing out of the ordinary. Let's see.
Of himself and who he listens.
Holy shit, listen to this.
Yeah, it has nothing. Mine say,
Okay.
some who are poor pretend to be rich.
Some who are poor, but that's all it says? The whole verse?
No. Some who are poor pretend to be rich. Others who are rich pretend to be poor.
Yeah.
Bam, right in the
Others
face.
who
Let's
are
go
rich,
back.
but
Be rich. Others who are rich.
Watch the rub on the face like this. She's like, who did you? Instead of poke him in the eye this time, it's a rub on the face to push his head back and to make his eyes do like, to get him back focused. That's what she's trying to do in front of those people. And she thinks she's slick with it, like you can't tell. Watch it.
Pretend to be poor.
Bam.
yeah. Others who are
To
rich
get him
pretend to
move
be
from
poor.
stop staring it. That's what she's trying to do.
So
Yeah. And
Watch her
so
hand.
that's the same thing stated like, so that's the same thing stated like, that would be what.
Let's do that again.
Yeah.
After the
Others
rub,
who are
look,
rich
it was
pretend
like
to be
rub
poor.
and then
So,
now watch
Yeah.
again.
And so
Right next to the eye.
that's the
It's to
same
get him to blink. It's to go like, right as she did the rub, it was a boom. And it's like so obvious. And she think nobody can tell what she's doing. That's the funny thing. She really believed that we are not paying attention to that nonsense. Come on now. We can see when you're trying to, cause a distraction and do something simultaneously, with your hands when it's concerning Junior, because we know what your deal is. We know that you're not truly trying to help Junior. We know you're just trying to get us to believe that he's okay. In actuality, that's not the case. But let's look at it again.
thing stated
Watch
like
what she does.
that would be
Everything
well,
is
okay, now
beginning.
they changed it. I was going, they get too cute back there in that media department. There is that maketh
Watch her hand.
himself rich.
All right, there,
Bad, right?
was noticing
Thank you for the opportunity.
Okay, whatever.
I believe it's
She just totally
the
ignored
anointing
me.
that's upon you, anointing that's on your life. You don't have to make a statement, say, I'm rich, I'm rich. Your very present testify. Then you walk in your healing. I have come in here sometimes and I'm sick. And just your presence, I'm looking upon you. And just your
By pride comes nothing but
Wait a
strife.
minute, you trying to get us out early? I mean,
No, sir.
Seem like
Well, I guess that was the end of it. Let me go back a little bit.
that. That's the same thing, standing to be poor.
So,
Yeah. And so
We're going to stop it right there. Hand is clearly right there. But I just wanted to show y'all that so y'all can see for yourself.
So y'all see what was going on during this Bible study, okay? She just so happened to have to be the one with the mic in her hand, going back and forth with. The place is full, Okay, but hey, this I can't tell nobody how to run their church. All right, but you can clearly see as the let me see what his name is, as the content creator is going through and explaining what's going on, like his perspective of it. You know what I'm saying? So we're not the only ones that's thinking like this. Now, if you want to watch this video in its entirety, go to Before Reacts, and you guys can watch this in its entirety. Okay, this is where we're getting this clip from. But yeah, y'all. Okay, let me see. Hold on. I think there's a little bit more I wanted you guys to see. Hold on. All right, let's get into a little bit more of this clip. And you guys go ahead and take a look at this.
And giving more details about the situation that happened, with Chrisean Jr. on multiple occasions. Now she's talking about the situation with Tareen when Chrisean Rock called the cops that time to get Junior, but now she's giving more insight, allegedly, to the situation. Well, let's hear it.
Do you remember when Chrisean took her baby and held him for ransom?
Yes, Tareen.
Yes. So that was a lie. That was a huge lie. What happened was Tareen had called Chrisean and said, hey, someone made a CPS call on me, and Monday we have to go see the worker. You need to come down here. So when Chrisean heard that she was going to go to CPS, Chrisean came down there. She lied to the police and had some people break into her sister's house. That's why her sister was at the CPS.
Wait, Chrisean had who break into the house?
The police. They broke her window and everything.
Now, when you think about it with that situation, that's all I'm gonna say. It kind of seemed like that could have been the case, because for her to spin the narrative, even though she willingly gave Junior to her sister to watch, and he was having a good time with the family, they was taking him to church, all these things, right? But I guess when Tareen told her that, hey, you know what, we got to go see this lady coming up. This is all alleged, though. But it would make sense why she went that hard that night to get Junior out of her sister's possession. It kind of makes sense because she didn't want to face those consequences. She knew that she can get the baby and just get the hell out of Dodge. So she won't have to see nobody, because obviously there's no tracking Chrisean with no address or nothing like that. So they go back and visit Tareen. Tareen is going to say, I don't have the baby. You know?
And this makes me think that the person that's talking is not the person that is witnessing this personally, but rather somebody told her. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not sure, and I'm not trying to take anything, give anything, add anything, or take anything away, because I'm not too sure if that's already been clarified, like it was her or she is just getting this information. But I'm just saying it just seems like maybe she's getting this from like maybe a niece, you know what I'm saying? Or a sister or a cousin, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's just in the background, but is blending in gracefully, you know what I'm saying? Blending in flawlessly, right? And that most likely would be like a child, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe like a teenager is still a child. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's just there in the background. You know how you be having kids around and you be saying the darndest things in front of them, and you're not really paying attention and aware that, you know what I'm saying, 6-year-old Andre or 5-year-old Leandria is, you know what I'm saying, or the teenagers that's supposed to be in the back and they usually on the game, but they ears in the living room. You know what I'm saying? You're not really paying attention to the background. You feel me? And I believe that that's the fly that's on the wall, the least suspected, or maybe it's a sister, a cousin. I don't know. Okay. But I'm inclined to believe whoever it is, whoever the fuck it is, and however she got the information, whether it's firsthand, she's speaking in third person, I don't give a all right. With all these lies and half truths that we hear from Chrisean and her kind, look, it's refreshing to hear something that makes sense. And you want to know why I be believing it or more inclined to believe it? Because it makes sense. It makes sense. What's be coming from Chrisean's camp do not be making sense to me. And I tell you, she lies and tell the truth at the same time, because when she's bleeding somebody on Mad Day, when she wants to bury you, oh, she gonna tell your tea, baby. She gonna tell your deepest, darkest secrets, all right? Down to a T. Anything she know about you, she gonna tell, all right? But yeah, y'all, I don't know. I don't know what to think about the whole situation. I don't know what to think about the pastor praying over Junior and not realizing, can you pray her to the ER room? There looked like it was 5,000 people in there. And now one of us like, excuse me, Pastor, can I have a word with you? It seems to me that Chrisean's child might have some type of special needs, all right? He always hawking and wheezing and can barely breathe. You know he 2.5 years old, right? You know little May child. You know little May, little girl, she 2.5 too. So they both the same age, all right? That means that he should probably, and if he's not, walking like little Mimi, that he might just have special needs. Okay? So can you pray him to the ER? Not for better days, but to the ER. You feel me? Like, damn. I'm not buying it, because what? In fact, it's like the characters or the characteristics it's something that's not matching. Right? Now, this alone does not make me think otherwise. It is the fact that I can find other videos that contradict this very behavior and that do not feed into the holier than now, saved and sanctified narrative. Especially when I see the video of this very pastor turn Motivational Monday into motivational money. Yeah, you got my attention. You got my attention. Like what?
Hey, motivational money.
Women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
Hold on, y'all. I'm having a little trouble letting it play. I don't know why it doesn't want to play. Hold on. These women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
Hold on, y'all. I don't know why this don't want to play. Let me take this down. Hold on. What? Somebody said, only thing a joke is Chrisean's career and fame and parenting standards. Yes, this was a terrible pastor. Look at that. Girl. Somebody said, have no fear, y'all. I got the roach out of here. I got time tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. I didn't even see the roach. Thank you. All right. So hold on, y'all. I'm trying to, let me bring it back up. Because what? Let me try to see if I can bring this back up. Because this says a lot, y'all. This says a lot. Let me see if I can bring this back up. All right, let's see if this is going to play. Oh my God. Okay, here it goes. Let's see if we can bring this up, y'all. Hold on. He said, I believe people have tried to talk to Chrisean at that church, but they don't want to deal with the backlash. Yeah. I mean, there's good people around, y'all. There are people who have shoulder tapped her. I'm pretty sure there's people that just spoke out like, what's wrong, girl? You need to take that baby to the doctor. Those are the type of people she gets rid of right quick. She dismisses them, ignores them, probably avoids them. So we have to know that, y'all. Everybody ain't just walking around like, I mean, I know it seems like I'm blanketing. I'm not, I don't mean everybody, okay? I know there are some truth seekers out there and just people who want to do the right thing that will speak out. Everybody ain't running scared. Some people don't give a damn. Okay, hold on.
Motivational Sunday. Motivational money.
All right, you guys, green hearts in the chat when you guys can hear me. Thank you so much for tapping in, y'all. I had to refresh, so sometimes you can't hear me when I refresh, y'all, okay? And let me go ahead and pull this clip up because I feel like this clip is important before I even move on, so I can give you guys a perspective on why I feel like some ain't quite right. And in a way, I think people, which is sad, that people are around Chrisean because they want to be a part of something. They want to use her. They see an opportunity. Their intent is not pure. Remember what I told you guys about intent, okay? You should always want somebody with good intent around you. Not can talk a good game, not can play it off, not can lie hella good, but somebody whose intent is pure, okay? You want people to help you for the reason that they say they're gonna help you. Like, girl, I came over here to help you because shoot, you need help. Or girl, I came over to help you because girl, I want you to do my hair. You do hair, right? I want you to do like at least they're telling, you know what I'm saying? Fair exchange ain't no robbery. I feel that. But let me go ahead and pull this up because I feel this clip is important because like why would a pastor be saying this something like this? All right. Now, mind you, it seems like only these 4 people are in this room. Maybe they're in the back room, maybe they're, before or after service. You know what I'm saying? It's like it seems like a area where maybe, I'm saying office maybe or something like that. And these women don't look none too happy that Chrisean is there or Chrisean is loud and all that loud. It just looks like it's irritating their soul for real. Let me go ahead and pull this up, y'all. But I want you to pay attention to what the pastor said, okay? Out of nowhere, nobody's making him say this. Nobody motivated him to say this, but he was speaking his mind for sure. And mind on his money and his money on his mind. That's what I can say for sure, okay? Now, I don't know if we got a half-ass pastor or a fake prophet, but it ain't the whole one, okay? It ain't the holy one. Go ahead and look at this.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday. Motivational money.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday. Motivational money.
Did you hear what the pastor said? The pastor said motivational money. Remember how she was handing him them wops while he was on stage? Y'all remember that? Somebody says, I despise rock. Why does it look like she got stretch marks on her gums? She helped the church throw that money in. The pastor will give her something in return. Yeah, something going on. Y'all saw it, didn't you? Let me play it for you.
I don't know, but these women were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Look how she looking at her. You can tell Chrisean is getting on them women's nerves, boy. She getting on their nerves. They know why she there. Ain't nobody putting up with that nonsense for just on GP. I don't give a damn if you go to church every day of your life. Okay?
Hey, motivational money.
There you go. That's him. He turned Motivational Monday into Motivational Money. And you mean to tell me he on the up and up? You mean to tell me it's all good? No. Mm-mm. No. No, 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 no. Something is wrong. Something is wrong. Somebody said, damn, what Ronnie's mom do? I missed that info. The whole church is a scam. That somebody said that in the chat. That ain't me. I'm just reading the comments. The church hiding rocks. DCS went from there and they refused to let them. You say he is a sorry A pastor. Did y'all see him turn Motivational Monday into Motivational Money? You are taking advantage of Chrisean. Actually, you guys are feeding off each other, and it's sad because Junior is losing in the end. Because you should have prayed Junior smooth into the ER, home skillet. Because you're acting like a jive turkey. You sound like a jive turkey right now. Talking about some motivational money. And she up here laughing like somebody drunk ass, old ass uncle. No shade. She's young and beautiful, but you sound like somebody old ass uncle. Okay? Don't never, ever, ever pick up another vape pen in your life. Okay? Ever. They're all aiding and abetting. Every last one of them. God gonna get her. Somebody said home skillet. Oh, wow. I've heard that since the 70s. Exactly. Okay? I wasn't even born. That was from, I don't even know. I use slang words for everything. I just recently watched some I Love Lucy, okay? So you might hear some come out my mouth from the 50s. All right? It's a stone cold mystery on why these people is putting up with this, okay? This hoopla, this savoir-faire, okay? This rigmarole. What the fuck? Are y'all cool? Oh, it's the money. It's the money, huh? This is not a church. Blue says she looks different without the filters. Pastor Mike Freeman has always been a scammer, and as long as Rockhead is feeding Mike addicted self money, he will do whatever. Lord have mercy. And that looks like exactly what's happened. I'm just going to keep it real. I never saw the appeal, and how she's beautiful is given Whoville. She looks like Ralph and shaped like Ralph from The Simpsons. She do sound like somebody drunk uncle, don't she? She just cracked the room. Like, it's just like, it's just so irritating. It's just so irritating. You know, like sometimes somebody's voice, like my voice to some people, it can get it's irritating. I kind of talk high pitched. You know, I mean, I'm just using that as an example. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying anybody's perfect, but damn. Right? Somebody said I Love Lucy. That was my show. Exactly. I used to love I Love Lucy. I just watched a couple episodes on Pluto. It's free. Y'all, they was trying to make you pay on Hulu and all that. But I was just thumbing through just in case, y'all. Pluto is free. Look. This shit is crazy. You said her cult members call me dumb. Girl, you've been watching Lucy too? What? Girl, I Love Lucy is a banger, okay? I used to love I Love Lucy, and I love Lucy. And I know she was a racist and all this and that and all that. You know, I get that. But her talent is what I was introduced to. You know what I'm saying? And she was a genius. So just putting that out there. But y'all, motivational money.
I don't know, but these were not feeling Chrisean today at church.
Motivational Sunday.
Motivational money.
There you go. There go your pastor. There go your pastor. I don't know what you want to do with him. All right. But I say the truth ain't in you and your raps ain't real. And then I catch the other people in the room rolling their eyes and looking at Chrisean like she crazy and just escaped the mental hospital. That tells me all I need to know. And if you know body language and if you know human behavior, you should damn well agree with me. What is being said and portrayed is not matching what is being caught on camera behind the scenes and what's not supposed to be on display. What's being done in the quiet moments of the day is what we're seeing. Because remember, no matter what I show you, it's always going to be a glimpse into what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? We have to remember that there's 24 hours in a day. And the average video that we may watch, the average live that we, may cover maybe an hour or two, maybe a post, maybe 15 to 30 seconds. And that is what I call a glimpse into these people's soul. Right? And it ain't matching because I have a problem with that. I know of personality disorders, all right? That cause the symptoms, the causes. I know. Right? And I see so much in these clips that it makes me think that this is a high possibility. Because there are a lot of fakers and shakers in this world. Don't be so quick to believe what you see. Okay? Or what you hear. Because at the end of the day, it's the intent of your actions. The reason why you're doing what you're doing. And I'm going to stand on it. I'm going to stand on it, y'all. All right? It's all about the dollar. Somebody said Chrisean probably doesn't post a video until she leaves these places. For real, huh? Somebody says, I mean, look at his bald head. You can tell he's a scammer. A scammer and a deceiver. At least that's what you're looking like. At least that's what you're looking like. Somebody says, I don't care. I'm judging. What's up, Black Orchid? To the moon, Alice, honeymooners. Exactly. Just pow, right in the kisser. The fuck? Pow, right in the kisser. But let us go, y'all. Hold on. Because this is crazy. And this is the same person that we see. Let me take this down. This is the same person that we see talking in tongues and wanting you to pray for her and telling us everything is all good with Chrisean all the time, anywhere USA. Oh, he's fine. Everything is minimized. Oh, that little flu he had. Oh, he's just a little sick. The fuck my ass. Let's back it up. Okay? Let's back it up. Now, let me see what these clips are that I wanted to show you guys because This is the same person who told us, my son walking, my son talking, my son talking, dun, 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 dun. Shut the fuck up. Now I'm gonna play this clip for you guys so you guys can get the full effect of what I'm trying to say. But do you guys ever pay attention to the people that be in the background? That's smarter than a fifth grader and are very bad at hiding what they're thinking or what's showing on their face. You know how some people show where their heart in their sleeve or they show their expressions on their face? I'm one of them. I very rarely get away with it because whatever I'm feeling inside, you can usually see it on my face. Now, I ain't never say I ain't lied, cheated, or stole. But what I am saying, it's hard for me to be fake. It's hard for me to hide what I'm really feeling. And that, at the end of the day, is what really tells on me or lets me tell on myself. It has to come through my emotions or how I'm feeling. Other than that, I'm pretty clever. You know what I'm saying? I went to acting school, for God's sakes. I studied acting for almost a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, I know that's just a drop in the bucket, but I'm pretty good at that. So it's kind of good and bad, right? Because I can use my emotions when I act too as well. But when I don't want people to know my emotions, sometimes it's hard because I show it on my face. Now, if y'all looking at back, what am I talking about? Look in the back. Now, remember, this is when she was with Carlissa's peoples, trying to get back at Junior, trying to get back at Carlissa, linking herself to they people. Because I don't know why she thinks that works, but you ain't been back since. You ain't been on speakerphone with Arletta or Ulata or whoever, whatever Carlissa's sister name. You ain't been on speakerphone with that whole since. All right. It was a facade. It was fake. You were trying to paint us a narrative and force feed us something that we were going to regurgitate it, bitch. We was going to throw it up. We were never going to consume it in the first place. Okay. And the ones that did are the ones who drink the Kool-Aid. They always drink the Kool-Aid. Anything you serve, they'll drink it. These are the people that's going to follow your ass to a foreign country and you're going to move them out to a motherfucking jungle some damn where and give them all Kool-Aid. The unsuspecting kind where everybody's going to fall out and DIE. Okay? They still drinking the Kool-Aid. But for us who'll be like, no, we'll take water. I'll just be thirsty. I'll just be thirsty, bitch. I don't even know why I came out here to all the way out here in this motherfucking country with your ass anyway. But guess what? I'll pass. Okay? Because I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Look at them in the background. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see if I can blow it up because she acting like she ain't looking, and then she looked. Then she looked down at Junior, and then she kind of act like she didn't see nothing. Then she looked. Girl, you know this shit is weird. And I think y'all had something to do with a little bit of leaky leak too. Okay? That was in and around the time when Carlissa was talking about somebody snuck a DNA test. I don't know who. I can't tell you where. I won't tell you when. Girl. Y'all don't remember that? I'm going to blow this up and I'm going to play it one more time. Okay? Hold on. Y'all look at the person. I know Junior is cues a button. I already know Chrisean down there trying to play her role. Girl. But look at the woman on the couch. Okay?
Oh, oh, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that on the internet, I don't give a fuck about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right. Oh, oh, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that on the internet, I don't give a fuck about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right.
See that woman back there? She don't believe you, girl. She don't believe you. These people don't even like you like that. Okay? And you can tell on that woman's face, I don't know who she is, but she don't believe you. All right? They not buying it. They up close and personal. That's why I tell y'all, get y'all fly swatters ready. Because these, you gonna have to kill every motherfucking fly on the wall before you come for us, babes. All right? You gonna have to tear up every receipt before you come for us. Okay? You can't sit with us. You can't sit with us. Imagine having a choice to display the bare minimum, like walking, talking, and eating. It should have come naturally long ago. Thank you. That's Carlissa Mama's sister? Well, girl, that's the sister, I'm assuming. And the mama's right next to her, and bitch, they ain't buying it. Okay? They not drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm just letting you know. Okay? Well, Chrisean doesn't like dark-skinned women. Girl, she don't like enchiladas. She don't like Latinos. Calling them enchiladas. And if she has a superiority complex or thinks maybe she's better than others because of her light skin, I mean, we're that's not that shocking either, right? Due to colorism. So that may just add on to it, right? You can tell it was fake, y'all. Look at that. All right. I know that stupid noise was probably irritating him because she doesn't talk to Junior. And you see how she don't know how to read the room, y'all? Y'all see how she don't know how to read the room? This is what I be talking about. You know? This is what I be talking about, y'all. And this is why I think it is so easy for her medical records or insight into her medical records. And what I mean by that, that don't mean literally going to the facility, the medical facility, and getting on their devices and actually seeing it. You know, you can pull up your records from home, right? Now, I don't know to the extent of what records. I pull up mine. I go to the doctor. I get routine testing. I can pull up my test results. I can pull up my blood work. Now, I don't understand what the fuck I'm reading. I don't know my cholesterol level and my lip tones and lipids and all that and white blood cell count and all, you know, I'm just making that up. Iron levels, and you can look up your blood work. Now, I'm far removed from having a child, but I'm pretty sure if you have a child, you can look up your records, right? And the fact that she doesn't read the room and is reckless in her behavior, lackadaisical or whatever you call it, right? Basically careless. I don't even think she takes any precaution into, protecting her privacy and things like that. So I don't think it's so far-fetched that somebody was looking over her shoulder, maybe saw her put in her password. It doesn't necessarily have to be the doctor or, the nurse that was on duty that just went into the computer, and them motherfuckers probably don't know nothing about nothing. Because I don't believe anybody would have risked their life and limb and their livelihood over Chrisean. Somebody to them that would have been a total stranger. Now, unless somebody worked that knew her or was in her family or was somehow connected to Chrisean, they may be dumb enough. They may take the risk, okay? But just an everyday average fucking nurse or doctor or intern or whatever, come on now. Why would they do that? And they don't even know Chrisean. So it would have to be either somebody linked to Chrisean, or that's saying if it happened at a facility. If it didn't, she had people living with her. Remember? And it clearly shows in this video that she has no, it's just a reminder of her lack of social cues. She cannot read the room for shit. She can't read the room for shit. I don't care how street smart she is. I don't give a fuck how many books none. I don't give a damn how many years of college. I don't care what degree she done earned. Okay? Reading the room and social cues are learned, but reading a room is supposed to come naturally. Like, oh, look at that nigga over there looking at me. I seen him outside. Damn. Keep on cutting his eyes at me, then whispering. Shit, look like he got a problem with me. I'm about to leave in a minute because it ain't feeling too good. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain it. I really don't. Let me play this for y'all one more time. Hold on. We're getting ready to move on. It says this video is from June 2025. This is called nonverbal. I don't know what this says, y'all. I'm trying to lower it. We don't know what it says, y'all. Hold on.
Oh, my son walking, my son talking, my son eat. Just because I don't display that on the internet, I don't give a fuck about proving anything to y'all, bro. Right. Oh.
All right, shout out to King Case for that post. All right. Now, y'all. And y'all let me know, okay, if I'm on to something. And then we'll get into the new leaks that I'm talking about because, y'all, this is crazy. Now, I'm going to say this carefully, but honestly, because tiptoeing around this is exactly how children slip through the cracks, okay? And if these records are real, I highly doubt that they came from anyone at a hospital. That just doesn't track with me. What does track is the pattern that we've been watching for years now, okay? With the chaos, displacement, evictions or alleged evictions, hotel hopping, half-packed lives, and paperwork left behind like breadcrumbs. I believe that Chrisean leaves trails everywhere she goes. Let Chastity tell it, because she lost her customized diaper bag with her personal pictures in it, came back, didn't have her keys, so she couldn't get into her apartment in order to feed Luella. So somebody had to sneak into the window, if y'all remember, and get into the refrigerator so she can get some milk for Luella. And we up here thinking that Chastity, I don't know, alleged or not alleged, got evicted or had an eviction notice on her door, and that's the reason why she couldn't get in. Come to find out, maybe she did have an eviction notice on her door, but she hadn't been officially evicted. She still had access to her things, but she couldn't get in because Chrisean said, fuck the diaper bag, fuck your keys, fuck your life, and left all that shit at the hotel where Bino and them was charged a thou wow for leaving it looking like a shit show. Whippet cans everywhere, trash, clothes piled. And I'm still asking the age-old question, where in the fuck is that damn surfboard? Where's all the stuff that she's had, that she's accumulated? Where's all the things that she went and picked up from Blueface's house? When she used the excuse, that's the only reason why I went there, because I went to go get my things. But yet you left a garage full of stuff. Unless she went back and got it. I don't know. Bitch leaves trails. Okay? Everywhere she goes. Clothes, bags, belongings, documents. So it's not some wild conspiracy to believe that important papers could have been left behind in that house she was evicted from, or in one of the many temporary places she cycled through. I don't know what to say. And remember, it was reported that Marsh and Jay were kind of squatting in that house, like still living there. I don't know how true that is. So yeah, if someone stumbled across her paperwork, that's not shocking. It's almost expected. That's what happens when your life is in constant disarray. Disorder creates exposure. I think that's the best way I can put it. And exposure creates consequences. Right? But let's get to the part that actually matters, because all of this paperwork talk is a distraction from the real issue, that Junior is not getting better. All right? Let's go ahead and get into the new leaks that I have found. Maybe new to me, maybe old to you, but this is the latest in what's going on with this whole Chrisean, with the whole circus, okay? Because I cover a lot of people, all right? All right, Blueface, Jaden, whoever, Carlissa, and the list goes on and on. But right now, our main focus is hashtag Save Junior. So let's get into these new leaks, you guys, all right? Hold on, y'all. Let me go over here. You guys make sure you smash that like button, share out this live. And let me get to the comments first before I get into the new leaks here. Because I know y'all be having a lot to say. And I want to hear what you guys have to say. Hold on, y'all. Now, let me see. Somebody said that's Carlissa's mom and sister. Okay. Well, Chrisean doesn't. Oh, I already read that. Doesn't like that's going. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Sorry, y'all. Because sometimes it holds my comments. Okay. Let me see, y'all. You said they saw a Junior condition for themselves and knew something was off. Exactly. The whole scene was fake from both sides. Clip with Carlissa's sister go live. Stop talking about her nephew. Stop speaking on him. Let me see. That petition has a lot of numbers. I know. Isn't it over 10,000 now? This is why Blue called her fatal attraction. She knows he ain't the father, and she at his grandmother's house on the floor, sobbing on Junior. Yeah, sobbing on Junior. Y'all. The day Blue got out, Junior had a knot on his forehead and a swollen eyelid on his left. Oh, really? These people think she's God. The petition is over 10K. Oh, my God. Whenever you deliver a child, you're going to get paperwork with diagnosis pre and post-op along with follow-up. Thank you. Thank you. As the people, all the people was looking up to her like a queen. Remember Ronnie told us that? It's so eerie that it comes back like that. Chrisean has mental health issues. Chrisean was in Shepherd's Pratt for a minute. Yeah, I know. That's what they were saying. The Rock Tart worship her and think that she's their God. Wow. My chart. Is that what it's called? Yes. My chart. My chart, y'all. She was admitted to avoid prison time. Most of Chrisean's supporters are elderly women who are trauma bonded. So yeah, saying there's a bunch of mammies, huh? That's facts, 100. Chrisean can't never read the room. I don't understand it. Either do I, but she's not playing. She do be lost in the sauce, like literally. You can sometimes see her mind working like literally the only positive thing in her life has been her my charts. Okay? All kinds of positives in there. Y'all. Yeah, somebody said that's her mother and another sister. Now that's not the sister she was live with, right? Carletta. I think her name is Carletta. Y'all know what I'm talking about. She claimed he was over it. Yes, y'all. Every time she telling lies, it's half sentences that we don't have an end and sound stupid AF. Exactly. She leaves stuff at the hotels, Airbnb, motels, Holiday Inn. She don't care. And Blue and them over there playing with her. They better keep their distance. I know. Don't. Yeah. You heard that he followed her back allegedly. I didn't stop and check, y'all. It's just word on the curb. I don't know why he would do that, but to each his own. Girl, all we can do is watch it play out. Only clout she has is Junior Stroller. That Epstein, she's evil for treating Lulu like a stepchild. Where all the things from Blue's house has no paperwork like a non-existent child, y'all. I'm telling you, that's not Junior's face. She stays putting filters on Junior. That's what people are saying. I remember seeing that on YouTube. The sheriff was removing her things from the home she claimed she purchased with that pool. Exactly. Y'all remember that? No, it's more than one sister. Okay. Where's the place she got for Charlotte, her mom? Where's her checks going? Exactly. We ain't got no update on that. See how they push it out, but don't never update. They just drop shit. Like we just supposed to go along with that. Like, bitch, what happened to your mama's checks? Where is your mama? Like, and y'all think we're nosy. We're not nosy. We want them to finish and stop leaving cliffhangers. Okay? Stop leaving cliffhangers. Is Tessa still talking to Chrisean? Lord knows. Who knows? Who knows? Hashtag save Junior now. All right, let's go ahead and get into these leaks. Hold on. Let me see, guys. Let's go ahead, y'all, and let me pull this up for you. All right. Let's go. And let me look this up. All right, so let's go over here. I'm going to go over to King K's. And I want you guys to go ahead and take a look at these series of clips that I have or posts. Let's go ahead and put this up here so you guys can see this as well. Thank you guys so much for hyping me up in the chat and keeping me company. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my VIPs for making this happen. If you guys are new here, welcome. Okay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 10K, guys. We are almost there. So I encourage you guys to subscribe. You guys feeling the vibe? Go ahead and grab a membership. Become part of the Bonet Society. Let's go. All right, let me take this down. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Now, let's go ahead and get into these clips, y'all. And I'm going to go all the way down. All right, so let's start with the first one that I wanted to show you guys, all right? Let's go. Now, these are random in no specific order, okay? And like I said, I'm just going to say it's the insider leak because I'm not sure who this person claims to be, but I know in some of the messages and things that I have covered, the person is an insider, but more specifically, Chrisean's old friend, okay? But like I said, I'm going to show you a series, so I don't know what goes with what. So just to keep it gangster and to keep it cordial, all right? We're just going to, we're going to leave it like that, okay? We're going to cast a wide net because I'm not too sure, but this is an insider. Whether they know her, whether they don't, whether they talking third party, it's up to you. Give your perspective, your POV. I encourage everyone to do their own research, but we're going to tuck and roll with this, okay? Now, this first clip that I'm showing you guys, and I'm just going to read the caption because the caption gives a little bit more insight to what's going on, okay? It says, "Hey, yo, go ask Blue's Clue about the other test him and the Bruja and the toddler took. Since everyone on these apps knows everything, go ask him since he is claiming a kid that's not his. I'll wait." Okay. This one says they had at the clinic here. That's what the sister said. I don't know what that means, you guys. Kind of cryptic, right? But we're going with what we have. All right. And we're going with what we have. Let's see. Now, let's go ahead and look at the other one. All right, you guys, let's go right here. Let me make sure you guys can hear me as well. All right, now this one says, "That's so funny. That is so funny. They think that's her dad." Now the caption says, "These are some screenshots of conversations I had with someone close to the Bruja. She talks about how the Bruja got her name. How funny it is the public thinks White Malone is her dad. Lisa knowing about all the girls White Malone dealt with. Use your critical thinking. And how the girls were always at their home. The truth is not complicated. Sound off in the comments. Okay, so y'all see that. Okay. So Sean Malone, the white man, is not her father? Because I was inclined to believe that is possible, right? What I didn't believe is that Eugene Malone was her father. You feel me? And the fact that they said that he didn't meet her till she was 7 or something like that. I don't want to confuse y'all. Let's go ahead with the new leaks, all right? And let's keep going, y'all. You just got to put 2 and 2 together, all right? All right, let's go to the next one, you guys. Oh, wait, am I missing them? Wait a minute, is there more than one? Wait, let me make sure, you guys. Hold on, because there might be another slide to that one. I'm just going. Let's see. Oh, it is. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Let's go to the next slide. It says Chrisean got half of her name from her uncle. His name was Sean on her daddy's side. Okay, so y'all see it. Y'all heard it and seen it. Let's go to the next slide. I think people believe Chrisean was close to Sean because she was seen at his house. We all have been to his house. I wasn't there on no freaky-ish, so don't go there with that. Okay, so because we've seen videos of Chrisean at Chrisean Malone's house, Chrisean and Lisa Malone, we're assuming that they were close. But this person is saying we all been to that house. We just wasn't there on no freaky dicky shit. But we've all been to that house, okay? That's what this person is saying. This is the impression I'm getting, you guys. Let's go. It says she made Lisa Jr. godmom. No, she made Lisa Jr. godmom. Some people were saying it's because Lisa was truly her stepmom. Somebody says Lisa knew all the girls. Money don't have feelings. Ooh. Now remember what was going around. The narrative was going around that Sean Malone was a trucker back in the day, and Chrisean's mother Charlotte was a lot lizard, meaning she was a trick. She was a hoe. She was doing stuff for the D-rugs, okay? She was doing strange things for some change to get some D-rugs, all right? Word on the curb was Lisa was sort of like a pimp, like a female pimp, like a madam, and she was pimping out Chrisean's mama. And that's how she met Sean Malone, if I'm not mistaken. It's from memory, y'all. Don't crucify me. And then he had 2 children with her, okay? That would be Tasiki and Chrisean. Because I don't care who it is. It could be the man on the moon. But you had Tasiki, and 7 years later, you had Chrisean. Because they came from the same pod. I don't give a damn if they was born in a petri dish, okay? I don't give a damn. If they was born through the Big Bang Theory, they was born from the same bang, all right? Because if you had one, you had the other. They look damn near alike, okay? You can definitely tell that they kin. I don't know. I could be pushing it though, but like I say, I do not believe that. No. Okay. You're not skipping no generations. I don't care about no grandmother. Not seen her grandmother. Her grandmother is fair skin, not fair skin, kind of brown skin, light skin maybe, but I don't give a damn. You not go 2 of them? No. No, it's from the grandmother. The grandmother was light skin with fair hair. Nope, not both of them. Not both of them. Nope. So we're going to figure that out, y'all, but this is what they're saying. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, y'all. Is this it? Okay, I went to that one. All right, so let's go to this one, y'all. Now, this one says, and this was just put up 2 days ago. This is why this is the latest, y'all. Okay? What y'all want? Up to the minute? This is damn near up to the minute. Now, let's go. It says, that video is nothing compared to what she used to do. She is very experienced in the rainbow. That's why it's confusing why she talks ish about the rainbow people. Okay? Let's keep going. They say she, for a fact, does not have Sean. I checked and double checked on that. I don't know what that means. But, and this up here says high summer. I don't know what that means. She, for a fact, does not have Sean. I checked and double checked on that. I don't know what that means, you guys. All right. Let's get a little bit of clarity. Let me read the caption. And it says, this conversation with the Bruja's old friend, she was talking about the video Marsh, aka Pugface, released with the kissing girls. She said the Bruja is well experienced in the rainbow activities. The white Malone isn't protecting her anymore, but that was confirmed in my live a while back. And how they don't use the local girls anymore. They get them from the internet. But this was also confirmed by Charity. She said White Sean was Mr. Good God time for her sister. I don't know if that means either. Okay. Somebody said, I'm so confused. What does Sean need local girls for? All right, you guys. So let's see. It says the way they run things now is more advanced. They don't deal with the local girls anymore. None that I know. I was told they go over the web. Okay, so what I just told y'all, a little bit of history, mystery that I caught y'all up on, this is what they're referring to. All right, so they don't go to the lot no more. They're more on internet, you know what I'm saying? Backstage type shit, you know what I'm saying? Back page or whatever it's called type shit, you know what I'm saying? Craigslist type. And I'm just saying that, y'all, but you guys get it, right? So y'all, okay, hold on. All right, you guys, let's go to the next one. Hold on, y'all. And you guys know if you guys want to get more into the comments, because like I said, it's the comments for me. Make your way on over to King K's. This is where I'm at now. And you guys can get more in depth, okay? I'm just giving you guys a little something. Just to show you guys where it's at, all right? Now this says, if you really want to talk, they mama know their paternal grandfather very well. When she first met their dad, he had to test drive that. Now, I want any of them to say it's a lie because a lot know. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. When the mom met Eugene's father allegedly slept with Charla before Eugene even slept with her. I think that's what they're saying. Now, the caption gives us a little more insight. It says, hey, yo, someone go ask Shark Teeth or the Bruja why her mom had sex with the grandfather, or why the grandfather had to have sex with her before Good Knees Malone. I guess that's why it was so easy for the mom to let the grandfather SA the girls, except Rock and a couple of the older brothers. So what I'm getting is everybody got violated or SA'd except for Chrisean and a couple of the older brothers. That's what I'm getting from this. I mean, thank God, if it's true, I hope it's true. And maybe this is why Chrisean said that nothing ever really messed up her childhood besides her mom being asleep all the time. But I would think that's when horrific acts would take place, right? And if it also outside of the home, she said she was homeless since she was 7. You know what I'm saying? Horrific things could have very well still happened to Chrisean. But according to this, we're looking at the new leaks. I mean, we're looking at the new information that's out there, right? I may not want to call it leaks, but you guys understand what I'm saying, okay? New information out. And it seems to be a real slow leak because we're getting it bit by bit by bit. And that's the reason why I'm saying that, okay? This has nothing to do with medical leaks, has nothing to do with legalities. I'm just choosing this wording. All right, so let's keep going. Let's see, y'all. Now, a little bit more information on Chrisean's mom. And let's see. Now, this right here, let's go into the caption first before I go into this post. And it says, I posted this post about one of the Brujas sisters being SA'd a while ago. And Charlotte was supposed to have been reported. I asked her friend about the 5-month-old sibling. Go through the slide to see what was said about Goodniece Malone and Ronnie. I guess everyone in B-More knows who unalived him. Go ask the Bruja who else was involved. Wow. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. It says someone needs to ask Charla, Chrisean's mother, about an incident that was reported to social services years ago in regard to one of her kids. This child is, of course, an adult now, and I will not say which child because I don't want to bring up any trauma for that person because I don't know what they experienced growing up as they got older to remember things. My mother was one of the nurses, those nurses that reported Charla. Some of y'all might think this is a HIPAA violation, but my mother's retired now and she truly don't give a F. Respectfully, one of Charlotte's 5-month-old infants had probably had something around her vaginal area, okay? Probably some redness around her vaginal area. My mom said Charlotte explained it away as a rash. The second time she brought the baby in for a checkup, that's when they reported her due to the infant's vaginal area seemed to be stretched out. And the mother could not explain how that happened. My mom said it was like someone was using their fingers or a small device to stretch this prime area. If anyone ever interviews Chrisean's mother, please ask her about this and who did that to that baby. All right. Now we don't know who it is. They're not naming the sister, but allegedly something happened to her, and this is probably why Chrisean doesn't want to bring Junior in. And I'm not saying this situation, I'm just saying being alerted. Once you bring your child in, it alerts the authorities, right? They're going to check out your child and be like, this child's not eating properly. This child is underweight. This child looks gaunt in the eyes. They may notice, him not walking, not talking, not eating, and they will do a series of tests. And it is not going to take a rocket science. It's not going to take that long. They're doctors, for Christ's sakes. All right. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And like they said, this was put up a while ago. Okay. Now let's go a little bit up. We got a few more, y'all. This one says, R.I.P. to Ronnie. He was always nice to me. He took a lot of ish for Chrisean, and she did that to him. It was no secret out here. We all know. Okay? So the caption gives us a little more insight, and the caption says, the Bruja's old friend said the Bruja likes to cheat back then too. Blue's Clues was also okay with her 304 activities. And the people of Bmore knows who caused the unaliving, but evidently the DeLones, Malones, and Dorseys mixed together runs Bmore. But who are all involved is the other question. Wow. That, you know what? Grab your popcorn. Grab your popcorn. Get comfortable. What? Okay, let's go to the next one, y'all. It's another slide. She used to F all of his friends and tell him so effing what? Ronnie used to stress out behind her. Oh my God. What? What? Y'all see it. Y'all see it with your own eyes. Okay? Let me see. We got a couple more, y'all. This one says that video with Chrisean mama with the boys at McDonald's. They took her to an abandoned building and she did whatever. They videoed it. What? I am clutching my invisible pearls right now. Do y'all hear what they're saying? She gave the guac 3,000. Now the caption says, evidently Charlotte and Bmore streets giving velvet rubs for her addiction. Somebody get shark teeth on the prayer line. What? You see my comment in there and say, what the hell? Let's go to the next clip. Y'all are hearing it. I'm giving it to you in real time. Chrisean mama around here sucking these YNs DI. They be videoing it, her too, and laughing about that ish. Chrisean, they out here talking about your mama. They is out here talking about your mama, girl. Now, it's up to you guys what I'm giving y'all. Y'all are seeing the receipts. Y'all are seeing this, okay? All allegedly, all right? If you're inclined to believe it or not, I don't know. I'm inclined to believe it. That's why I'm reading it. Well, not necessarily, because even if I didn't believe it, if it's out there, some things I don't believe, and I bring to y'all anyway, because, you know, I kind of got to be unbiased and bring y'all the tea, whether I agree with it or not. So, you know, there you have it. All right. I think we have one more. Hold on. This one says Chrisean was in SP a few times. Shepherd Pratt a few times. She was in there the longest after that big thing happened. What big thing? What big thing? Let's go over to the caption, shall we? Because we need a little more clarity. It says, hey, yo, go ask the millionaire Bruja about her time in Shepherd's Pratt, the mental facility in Bmore. Someone asked Shark Teeth about the real family secrets. The Bruja and the people living in her head all was residents at the psych facility. All the people in her head. What? What? Y'all hear it. Okay, we got one more, you guys. I think one more. Let's go. Let's go. It says, yes. She says, yes. That's because they attempted a home invasion. Sean helped her with that. That family said she better not come near their property again. So that was the least they could do. I don't know. We don't know what she's talking about, you guys. Let's get a little more clarity over here. It says when you do your Maryland search, the Bruja spelt her name with 2 S's. This case is old, but I asked her friend about it. The Bruja has been involved in criminal activities for a long time. I know you want to dispute these receipts, but everything is confirmed. Okay, y'all, let's get into it. Uh-oh. Somebody did a case search and came up with the Chrisean Malone. Y'all see it. Do your own research. There's the information right there. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get, is there something else? Oh no, they don't even get into it, but y'all see it right here. That's the case. Maryland courts. Anybody can look this information up, you guys. And yeah, so she had an extensive record. It looks like it's starting from 2018. She was a teenager. She was a minor almost, I think. All right, let's go to the next one, you guys. Oh, no, I did that one, right? Okay. All right, let's go into this record so we can see. This is Karan Mackay Can's record. Let's see this, y'all. Remember how they said she did everything for him? I mean, she made him do a lot of things. Chrisean could get Ronnie to do anything, remember? Now let's look at this. Now, the caption says, and I know this will go over a lot of you guys' head. The friend said that the Bruja could get Ronnie to do anything. Read what she said. You people wondering if she's the real source, but someone saying the toddler is 18 pounds and you guys knew it was facts, okay? Earth is so unserious. Now, look at the record, y'all, as y'all can see. April 2000. All right, so this goes back to June 16, 2018. As y'all can see, offense date, assault in the first degree, felony, let's keep going, assault in the second degree, June 16th, misdemeanor, same day, reckless endangerment, misdemeanor. So he got a felony and 2 misdemeanors. Wow, y'all. Yes, y'all see it. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it? Okay. Y'all see it. Girl, we don't want to see that. Nah, yeah, that's just going too far. That's just going too far. All right. So y'all seen that, right? Let me make sure I don't have any more. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. Yeah, I pretty much brought that over here so y'all can see it. Okay. Yeah, so that's about it, y'all. That is about it. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Yeah. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Somebody went way back with somebody went way back with Chrisean. Okay. Now I don't know if you guys believe this or not. But it makes sense to me. It's not out of the ordinary. So let me go to the chat. But we all have to remember what happened with Junior and why we are here and why we are even having this conversation in the first place. Now, let me go to the chat, y'all. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up my channel right quick. And honestly, you guys, like I said, a lot of these burner accounts, a lot of these people that are speaking out are behind the wall, either a Finsta account, a burner account, but they're telling truth, not lies. There are people that have connections to these people. It's not that far fetched, y'all. It's a small world, and it definitely is. It's not unlikely that Chrisean and the fame and the attention and the draw that she has, that people are coming out of the woodworks and speaking on her. Like I mentioned before, her only being 25 years old, it's different. Like if you go back 10 years, she was 15 years old. You know what I'm saying? She was in high school. If you go back just 6, 7 years, she, you know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why I feel like it's highly likely that somebody's speaking out. Somebody that was in the facility with her, somebody that went to school with her, somebody that was in jail with her, somebody in her family, somebody that was homeless and hustling out there with her, somebody who let her sleep on the couch, somebody who, you know what I'm saying, split a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with her ass. Like the possibilities are endless on the people that could be and possibly are speaking out and basically just telling they business. You feel me? We're acting like, oh, y'all, you telling her business. No, bitch, they was there. They grinded with her. They went to school with her. They was in class with her. They was in cheerleading, track with her. They were living their lives. They just telling what they went through. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not necessarily telling on her, but it is what it is, y'all. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. Hold on. It's another closed case. You said her CI privileges. I don't know the date, just that it was before the man was off. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, Chrisean was a career criminal and a D-Rug. Quran in it with her. Even though he had ties to the street and probably, you know, did his dirt and was probably up to no good, not 24 hours a day, he was not no angel. People really feel it was calculating the way he was unalive. He was assassinated, y'all. Okay? Wasn't no simple drive-by. Wasn't at the wrong time at the wrong place. No, he was gunned down. Okay? Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Pimping local, they use the internet. Yeah. OMG, that AI stuff is too much on Junior talking on ABC. Yeah, we're not gonna watch that. It's not entertainment, y'all. Like that AI is just too much. Like, how's she gonna go to Jerusalem with no passport? I don't know. She high as hello. I stepped away for a minute. Who is May Ann? A lady Chrisean ended in a home invasion. She never lived in the hood. Someone says she grew up in what? Gambrils? What's that? That's not in the hood. Remember Lemmy and his father has direct contact with the Jews. Oh my God. This is really crazy, y'all. It is really, really crazy. Somebody say he's still sick. The man she offed. Another close case. Yeah, y'all. This shit is crazy. Okay? It really, really is. And this is why, y'all, I say believe the hype. They say she been doing dirt. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do you think this information is legit? Do you think this insider is official? Do you think it's plausible? Are you on the fence? Do you not believe a word that came out my motherfucking mouth for the past 2 hours? Right? I do not believe Chrisean Jr. is in a good place. He is still sick. That church floor was dirty as F. I don't think he should have ever been anywhere, especially in a city who's known to be almost 25 degrees. Extremely frigid and cold weather out there. His immune system is compromised. He needs extensive care ASAP. They said before that one of the reasons he can't eat properly is because food keeps getting into his lungs. That alone should have triggered a nonstop medical intervention. That's not a little sick. That's dangerous. That's aspiration. That's how babies get pneumonia. That's how the immune system gets wrecked. And now here we are again weeks later, and he sounds exactly how he did almost 3 weeks ago in that car. Congested, struggling, like he can't breathe. Like that wheezing and that phlegm-filled sound that makes your stomach drop. If you've ever been around a child with respiratory issues, you know what I'm saying? You can't tell people your child is well and then post a video right after that saying, oh, he's a little sick. That it's nothing. What? Especially when he's out in public with no socks, no shoes, cold, exposed, already compromised. That's not a minor oversight. That negligence through normalization. He is normalizing and on a normally neglecting Junior. Like it's normal. We're hearing constant congestion, which makes me think of a chronic illness. And if she has asthma, there's a strong chance that he does too, right? Genetics don't care about vibes or prayers or any of that. Junior's immune system is weak, period. And a weak immune system doesn't survive neglect, okay? It collapses under neglect. And that is scary to think of, right? What's really disturbing in his development? His whole development. He's almost 3 years old and can't crawl. Let that sink in. Not walk, not run. He can't crawl. Okay? Let's take a small chronic break to let that sink in. Let's take a small chronic break at almost 3 years old. He was spotted in church hopping on the floor because he can't walk or crawl. Who thought this was cute? And then he puts his hand right in his mouth, right before she picks him up. He puts his hand in his mouth. Don't tell me I didn't break down the dirtiness and why it's so dirty in that floor. Okay? I'm just saying, y'all. Somebody said she's the omen. This part about the baby makes me so sick. What did I miss? Welcome, Naren. Y'all, be part of the replay gang. Y'all can be part of the replay gang. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Wait a minute, there is a new member. Let me see if I can catch that. Bridget Douglas in the house. Thank you so much for lighting up the chat in the green. I appreciate you becoming a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Welcome. Yeah, y'all. What the fuck? Right? His motor skills resemble that of an 8-month-old at almost 3. That's not a delay that you grow out of. That's a red flag waving in the wind. And you know I say red flags don't wave. Screening for early intervention. Physical therapy should have started years ago. Years. At this rate, people are watching a child freeze in time. And no, that's not dramatic. That's literal. Okay? Developmental stagnation. If nothing changes, he'll be 13 years old with the same limitations. People shrugged off as a toddler. Everyone will act shocked like there were no signs. But there were signs, loud ones. We're looking at them in front of a whole congregation. He can't even hold his bottle properly to feed himself. At nearly 3 years old, he can barely lift it to his mouth. He's still being carried around like an infant. Not because he's small, but because he can't move. He can't walk. Now we see the potential and we see that he's a fighter. But what good is that going to do if we can't school slowy to fucking meet us halfway? Can you meet us halfway? Oh, Because we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop pointing out the obvious. Because nobody's bothering her. She'd have to come over here to see what we talking about, okay? We're not even that big of a platform when you, in the grand scheme of things at all. Like, we not even close, okay? She would have to come all the way over here and see what we doing. So we're not even bothering her by pointing out the obvious. Right? And he's always positioned. He's left in strollers, baskets, rosemary babies, strollers, back seats, dark rooms for hours. It's giving containment, not care. And I know people don't want to hear this part, but it needs to be said. Keeping a child immobile it makes them easier to ignore, easier to leave behind, easier to party, easier to move freely without adjusting your life around their needs. A mobile child requires attention, supervision, interaction. A child who can't move can be placed somewhere and forgotten. That Chastity tells us she'd be leaving Junior home alone. This ain't no motherfucking Macaulay Culkin. This is Junior Jesus, Chrisean Jesus Malone. Right? That's not mothering, that's storage. It's fucking storage. And this is from the same woman that catches the holy bit and be talking in tongues like she holier than thou. But then she'll go and threaten Bino or Blueface or Lemmy. You don't think that something's mentally wrong there? At all? Do y'all remember her threatening people? This is the same woman who sits in the front pews. I tell y'all about these motherfuckers, okay? I tell y'all about these types of people who always need attention. That's the only reason why Chrisean on that ground right now, on that floor crawling. That attention. She always got to have a microphone in. Can you just sit and be a parishioner or whatever the fuck you call it when you sit down in church? Just be a member. She always got to be front and center with the microphone going back and forth with Pastor Mike. Can you just sit down and be humble and blend in instead of standing out? She always on the stage, or she's always got the microphone. They're always catering to her. The fuck? I know some of them people at that church is like, what the? Mm-hmm. You could be sitting next to a demon at church. I'm here to let you know, okay? Sometimes you can go out on Saturday and you got that your little outfit on, girl, just pull it down a little bit and you can make it to church on Sunday. All right? Take that red lipstick off, put a little clear on. Forget what you drank, forget what you smoked. You can make it, girl. I used to do it. Many a Sunday. And as soon as I got home, I'd be right back to sinning and grinning. The fuck? So don't tell me nothing. I know somebody in that audience like, what the? I see, what the? Right? This is the same person, y'all. Let me turn this music off. This is the same person, y'all, that be threatening people with knives and GUNs and pistol, okay? Put the pistol in your mouth, bitch. She the one be telling you put the pistol in your mouth. But she wants us to believe that this girl. This the same hoe that be like, put the pistol in your mouth. Okay? Be ready to pow somebody. Now, you got to tell me she a stone cold lie or is something mentally wrong. You ain't going to tell me no other, oh, it's just normal. Just, that's just the way it is. What? This is the same person. Let me show y'all. This is the same person. Let me cue this. I'll be right back.
We're all angry. But don't point the finger at me.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh. Drink it. She asked for another bottle.
I'm reacting. I'm angry. I'm hurt. I'm a lot of things too. But I'm not reaching out to all you fuckers that was standing there while the baby was being made and did nothing.
Because we all was drinking, even you, with the baby and stuff. Why
So
are you lying?
No, you can't have no liquor? Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me. No,
you shouldn't do it because it's cold.
You did nothing. You watched her. You watched her because you were scared she was in control of the money.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
Money, I'd have snatched her ass up and took her to fuck home and made sure she at least got the mental help and counseling that she needed during her pregnancy so that she wouldn't have to regret it for the rest of her life.
Before I let y'all go, let me remind you of what we dealing with, okay? Don't let the smooth taste fool you, and don't drink the fucking Kool-Aid. I keep telling y'all, this is the same person who was just speaking in tongues, who was just front and center at church, the loudest one in the front row, praising God, asking for prayer. But she'll turn around and do some shit like this, and you think this shit is normal? Okay, let me show y'all, okay? Because I can show y'all better than I can tell y'all. Okay? She done threatened the butcher, the baker, and the motherfucking candlestick maker. Right? Let me see. Who we gonna do first? Blueface. What you want to do to Blueface, girl? This is not long time ago. Okay? Recently. Let me go ahead and pull this up.
You keep fucking with my son. I am Cause y'all think this shit funny, clicks and giggles, bro. But it's cool. I'm gonna take a little break from Instagram. I'm gonna try calm down. But keep fucking with my son. I'm gonna end up in jail. And then DDG, you his friend, bro. Why you not saying that to him? The way you love your kid and fight for your kid, why you not saying nothing? Y'all want to see this nigga in the grave. That's why. It's not a threat. It's a promise. Over my dead body, y'all not gonna keep bullying my kid for clip views, bro.
And then about an hour later,
It's deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You did it already. When he first came out, boom. Called him Charles Barkley. Exposed his hernia, which is his genitals, his penis. Now you at a 20v1 telling Shorty she look like our kid for clicks and views. But somebody need to save Blueface. Hashtag save Blueface. Don't say it now. Because when it's too late, I don't want to hear save Blueface when it's too late. You keep talking about go get your son help. Bitch, I got all of that down. All of that down by myself. Y'all see how he's standing up? Nigga, that didn't come from overnight. That came from putting work in with my little nigga. Fuck. Straight up. Shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? That's it. That's why I'm making it to church. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house and shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. That's how mad people keep making me about my kid, bro. It's my only son. Y'all pissing me the fuck off. And shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house and shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do. I gotta go to church. You know what I want to do? I want to turn my flight back around and run a car through his house and shoot him in the face. That's what I want to do.
Does that sound well-rounded? Did you get all that? Does that now sound unhinged? And y'all worried about if we got doctorates and degrees and if we went to psychological school. We didn't. I can tell you that right now. But I know instability when I see it. This was the same person that was just getting prayed over. You just heard her say, I got to go to church because I just feel like just running my car through and just pound them in the face. This church is not working. We just saw you speaking in tongues. We just saw you getting prayed over. And it's not fucking working. You're going to have to go to plan B, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. You're going to have to go to plan B. Because if you guys don't see mental instability, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You remember when she threatened Lemmy. You remember when she threatened Bino. It's the same song. I don't even got to show you no demo. If you do not see no type of mental, look, let me show y'all what I see, okay? This ain't no diagnosis. This is a motherfucking observation, bitch. Hold up. Okay? Okay? Escúchame. Por favor. Uno momento. Espérate. Let me bring it up. Because what? Hold up. Where's the damn thing at where I'm supposed to go? Okay. I'm not even gonna show you the rest. Y'all already know, okay? Y'all already know. Go look up the clips yourself. She done threatened about 14 other people. Just look up Chrisean threats. The fuck? They'll all pop up. They will all pop up. They will all pop up. Okay? Now, I got one more clip to show y'all because I want you to hear what Bino had to say. An unsuspecting young man who got in over his head. That's it. That's all. The nigga is speaking from the heart. He's speaking his mind, and he's speaking what he saw, and he's speaking the truth. Okay? Y'all sat up there and watched that fake ass real relationship with me. Now you can sit up and watch the facts as I roll them out to you. Okay? Y'all sat through the toe sucking, so you're gonna sit through this. The fuck? Because in this clip, not only is she threatening him, but it kind of shows what he's saying about her. Oh, and what clip was this? Hold on, y'all. So I can give credit where credit's due. This clip is from, who are we watching? Candace. If you guys want to watch that in its entirety, make your way on over to Candace after the stream. Let's go ahead and get into this clip, who is by, I got this from, hold on, y'all. Where is it? Oh, Lord, I done went too far. Wait a minute, y'all. Now I'm tripping. Mickey with the sauce. Okay, so if you want to watch this in its entirety, make your way on over to Mickey with the sauce after the stream. Go ahead and take a look at this last clip I got to show y'all. It's about 2 minutes. I really want you to listen to what Bino is saying.
No offense.
No, lo siento, okay?
Like, don't talk shit on the internet and get yourself hurt, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. Don't be somebody that you're not, and then it costs you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me fucked up for real. You've been playing with my name ever since, you know what I'm saying, I stopped showing up with you, stopped being with you and shit, because I don't want to do the clout PR shit no more. This fake ass relationship for some money, because it's like you're an idiot and then you ugly as shit on top of that. So it's not a good look. And then you don't even play it right. Like, real shit. Like, I really don't want us to get into it and then, like, you gotta go against the politics. Because, bro, you's a bitch. I swear to God, you're a mark. You know you is, bro. On God in heaven. And I'm not talking about woo-de-woo. I know real bloods. Bitch, you not real blood.
Poor mom, poor woman, poor hygiene, poor bitch.
She said,
Bitch been having the same wig in since she left me. Dead homies.
Somebody said she said you out her league.
Way out her league. Bitch not even in my league. That bitch, I'm on a court. That bitch on a blacktop. Dead homies. That bitch still on the concrete.
Yeah, what's really wrong with Junior?
She needs to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's really wrong, bro. And nobody wanna say that, or her friends, everybody wanna hide it. No, she need to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's wrong. Nothing really wrong with him. It could get right, but she need to get right, or somebody need, like, I feel bad for helping her. Go get the baby from her sister. I should have left him with the sister. He was better off there. Dead homies. I'm being honest. You are her baby daddy in jail. Dead homies. That nigga was dealing with a devil.
So he don't eat nothing but milk. I swear to God.
No, it's not. He don't eat nothing but milk. That's all she trying to give him, because that she retarded, y'all. The bitch is slow. I done told the bitch, you gotta feed him. You gotta feed him. He doesn't like it. Bitch, you slow, bitch. Dead homies, you gotta get away from me. Cause you making me feel like I'm slow.
Y'all, you guys heard what Bino had to say. I believe him 100%. I believe him 100%, y'all. Okay? Now, he talking about she's slow and she retarded. I think it's mental instability. All right? I don't know what else to tell you. I really don't. I don't know what else to tell you. Okay? Let me go ahead and pull this up. Hold on. Let me just let you know what I see, okay? This don't need no diagnosis. All this is observation, and that's all you fucking need, all right? Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. And I just asked what mental characteristics and symptoms match someone who does public stunts, okay? Such as philanthropy. That's what I put. Now, let me go ahead and show y'all this. And let me make sure you guys can still hear me. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, you guys. Google is my friend. It gives us the basics, y'all. This is not the end all be all. Please do your own research, all right? Mental characteristics and symptoms that match someone who does public stunts or philanthropic acts, okay? This is what it came up with. Individuals who perform dramatic public stunts or highly visible philanthropic acts for attention, validation, or personal gain often exhibit traits associated with histrionic personality disorder, HPD, narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, or antisocial personality disorder, ASPD. Bingo. Key characteristics include excessive attention seeking, a need for admiration, impulsivity, recklessness, and a potential lack of genuine empathy, often referred to as tainted altruism. Okay? This is what I see, folks. Hate me or like me. Hate it or love it. And if you don't see this, I don't know what is wrong with you. Mental characteristics and symptoms. Excessive attention seeking, HPD, a need to be the center of attention, often using dramatic, theatrical, or seductive behaviors. Narcissistic personality traits, NPD, malignant narcissism. Remember, there's 5 types of narcissists, okay? Acts of philanthropy might be driven by a desire for admiration, superiority, or to maintain a public image, sometimes called narcissistic charity. Let's keep going. Impulsivity and recklessness, ASPD. Performing dangerous or risky public stunts without regard for personal safety or the safety of others. Charm and manipulation, sociopathy, ASPD, using charismatic, charming, or manipulative behavior to gain public approval or material benefit, often while disregarding social norms. Let me know when I'm wrong. Lack of empathy, remorse, ASPD, a potential disregard for the true needs of recipients, focused instead on the impact of the act. Next, tainted altruism effect. When charitable actions are perceived as less moral because the do-gooder gains personal reward, such as fame or money from the act. Let's keep going. All or nothing thinking. High conflict personalities. Extreme, rigid, and sometimes erratic behaviors. Now, let's go into the associated concepts. misanthropic altruist. The concept of using philanthropy as a tool for narcissistic or sadistic gratification. Okay? Remember, we've often used that word to describe her or someone who enjoys seeing someone else or watching someone else or causing someone else to suffer. All right? Next is pro-social behavior, motivated. While philanthropy is generally pro-social, if it is done solely for the warm glow effect or public recognition, it may be driven by extrinsic rather than altruistic motivation. Remember, I tell you about intent, the intent of the heart. Now it goes on to say these behaviors often interfere with personal relationships and professional life due to the intense need for extreme validation. Let me know when I'm wrong. Yeah, let me know. Anybody? Crickets. That's what I thought. Fucking crickets. That's what I thought. Yeah. Do you see what I see? That's all I'm going to say. Unhinged for sure. That's what I'm telling you. The ones that just want to be famous for no reason will do the worst things to get it. Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling y'all, we're on to something. I don't know what it is, but we're on to something. All right? And we can't get nothing out of her, period, that we really, really want. That she really needs to be displaying. But yet you celebrate dick all year. Okay? We can't get a word in edgewise, not a doctor's appointment, not a follow-up, not a therapy session, not a diagnosis, not an apology, nothing. Y'all tell me what part of the game that is. What part of the game is that? Really? Right? I don't know, y'all, but that's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Somebody who gonna pay for it. Somebody say, who gonna pay for it this year? Let's wait for Junior birthday party in September. What's up, Rain and Rain? I bet he don't even have a party. Somebody said he probably won't even have a damn party. Okay? I don't know what to tell y'all, but that's all I fucking got. All right? And let me be clear before anyone twists this. Nobody's coming for Junior. Okay? He's the victim here. Always has been. The criticism is about the lack of mothering, the lack of follow through, the refusal to take real medical and developmental responsibility. You can't pray away physical delays. You can't manifest lung strength. Okay? You can't spiritually bypass therapy and doctors and structure. Faith without action isn't faith. It's avoidance. You can't just pray away stuff. Faith without acts is dead. And this isn't about dragging someone for fun. This is about a child whose needs are being minimized in real time while people argue online about distractions. Junior doesn't need defending from the public. He needs defending from neglect. And the longer everyone pretends that this is normal, I mean, the people that can do something, because we doing more before 9 a.m., before most people do all motherfucking day. Okay? Well, we have to remember that we're on the sideline. Okay? We sit on the bench like we don't really play. Every day. Every day. We're talking about the people who are actually in the game. All right? He needs defending from neglect. And the longer everyone pretends this is normal, the worse the outcome will be. Okay? Ignoring it doesn't make it disappear. It just makes the damage permanent. All right? Facts. And she can do effing better. Point blank, period. Better. We don't know how many ways to say it. Wow, Junior will be 3 years old, no therapy in sight. We ain't seen him eat. We ain't seen him hold a goldfish. We ain't seen him pet a dog. We ain't seen him hold a block. We ain't seen him with a car, a toy, a pad, a pen, a crayon, a coloring book. We ain't seen him with a leapfrog. We ain't seen him with an Etch-a-Sketch. Okay? We ain't seen him try to spit a round circle into a square peg. Ever. We ain't seen him with a card. We ain't seen him with a doll. We barely seen him with a stuffed animal when he was in that walker. We ain't seen him walk in a walker. We ain't seen him walk. We ain't seen him crawl. We ain't seen no hand-eye coordination. We ain't seen no social skills. We ain't never seen his hair combed but one time. And he got good hair. Are you out your mind? If you don't slap some grease and spray some water and get some conditioner and put that boy hair in a quick ponytail, £18 is what they're saying Junior weighs. And y'all think we're going to be all right with that. We're not. Everything is about her. Chrisean. She hates Junior. Body language is everything. Whatever they told her when she gave birth, girl. Eventually, Junior is going to be too big for the stroller and too big to pick up. What will she do then? Isolate him. We probably won't see him again. After his 3rd birthday, we probably ain't going to see him no more. That poor child, his demon mother really did him in. He'd be lucky to be 4 years, to be 4 years old. And I'm not trying to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not trying to be downtrodden, but how much is his poor little body going to be able to take? If what they're saying and we believe is true, there is an end in sight. If you go, oh, there's no end in sight. Yes, there is, bitch. How long you think this is going to be able to go on before his little body probably gives out? It's inevitable if this keeps going on. Nobody's trying to be doom or gloom. Nobody's trying to talk about no child. We're trying to say the truth. We're trying to point out the cautionary tale before the motherfucking cautionary tale happens. Oh. And watch how many people gonna be saying, oh, I wonder how it happened like this. We telling you now, like, don't ask that question later. Don't ask it later. Yep, you're probably right. Yeah, y'all. It's really, really sad, you know, that we even have to go there. But, you know, I just hope y'all picking up what I'm putting down. I had to put the two and two together because what? He's still sick, girl. That's because she be doing shit like let him crawl on the motherfucking church floor, thinking that shit is cute. But it brought her a moment of attention. Sitting in the front, girl, can you sit in the 5th row and be humble? We want to see something natural like afros on Richard Pryor, okay? We want to see an ass with some stretch marks. Still take you down right on your mama's couch in polo socks. This is way too crazy. You do not amaze me. I blew cool from AZ. Obama just paged me. Sit down, bitch. Be humble. The fuck? I'm not even playing, y'all. Damn shame, ain't it? But I'll be back for the next live, y'all. Okay? Somebody said they told Rock he was born. When he was born, his life expectancy. Yes, I know that. There's no hater for Junior. Everyone is frightened for him and only wants the best for him. Yes. Yes. Let me do a roll call and give a shout out to you guys. Oh, it's coming up now. I didn't even know y'all was commenting. I don't know why it does that. She's a lost cause, motherly instincts non-existent. Yep, they on dumb mode, on straight stuck mode. Bitch, your mother is on standby. What the hell? What the hell, Deontay? Oh, his mom, do us all a favor and get our effing nephew some help. Thank you. Somebody somewhere. Come on now. Somebody somewhere. She embarrassed and in denial of what she caused. She already gave him the poorest quality of life. The least she can do is be attentive. Yeah. Palliative care is recommended. Exactly. It's on the paperwork. It's on the paperwork. His father will step in. I can feel it. Blueface, you're just useless at this point. You might as well just go and tell the truth because you're useless. Boo! We done threw you away, brother, because we already know you lying. We've been known because your actions don't match your words. I don't know who you thought you was fooling. Okay? Junior suffering daily and her enablers praise her for neglect. Exactly. Excuse it. At this point, I don't want Junior to suffer anymore. I hope his ancestors do what's best for this little guy. Exactly. SMDH, slow as fans go along with everything she say. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy, y'all? But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. Let me do a little roll call, okay? Somebody said Blonet is real father. Yes. All right, so let me go through roll call. Tell the truth. Thank you so much for tapping in. Who else is in the building? Taisha Moss. Raina, your neighbor. Thank you. Sonia James. Welcome, welcome. So wait, did y'all hear about Chrisean dad going around talking about what he did to Ronnie? No. What the hell? No. Where that's at? Y'all gonna have to send it to me. Now y'all know y'all can DM me and Instagram, IG. There it is right there at the top, y'all. If you guys want to contribute to this channel, you can hit my Cash App, which is Blone LA, right? Blone LA. Everything that you guys put into this platform is going to be used for this platform. New laptop, new gaming chair, new possible setup for a podcast. I'm waiting to start a podcast, you guys. I'm trying to grow this first. So anything that you give, of course, is going to go back into the platform. I am also a college student. I will be going back to school in less than a week to sharpen my school skills, to add value to myself, and to bring you guys more quality content. Okay, I'm working on it, y'all. All right. Now, of course, you guys can go to my DM on my Instagram, blow_nay, and drop the T in my DMs. If you want to email me, blonaysociety@gmail.com. Okay, blonaysociety@gmail.com, or you can follow me over at TikTok at blow_nay as well. Okay. And I will be going back to my TikTok and Instagram as well, and growing those channels as well. I'm not active on them as of right now, but I will be. Okay, you guys, I'm getting some things together, and we will be back better than ever. All right. Let me see what else. Princess Love, BSG, thank you so much. Sandy Estes in the building. Sonia James in the house. Witness the realist, thank you so much for being a member. Shout out to my members. Shout out to my mods. I couldn't do it without you. All the newcomers, welcome, welcome, welcome. They need us, y'all. We are the masses. We are the public, okay? Law-abiding citizens and others, okay? Some people in here is breaking the law. All right? As long as you ain't harming no children, okay? Beat nobody's, no beating no women or no dogs and cats and stepping on the frog. We know you ain't perfect, okay? I love Blonay. Oh, I love you too. Thank y'all. Tell the truth. Who is this? Pretty Kitty in the building. Miss Lolly. I see a lot of day ones. I see a lot of newcomers in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are the Blonay Society, and I thank you guys for stepping in and stepping up, letting your voice be heard. Burgundy Ray, always a pleasure to see you in my chat and on my live. Let me see who else. I'm just trying to make sure I shout out everybody, y'all. Let me see. Let me just make sure. Sometimes I got to go. Active Roots, what's up? Senecas Davis, welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Thank you so much for holding me down. That one chick from the Shy. I like that name. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hey. Thank y'all. Thank you guys for stopping in. Thank you guys for giving your POV and not being afraid to speak your mind, okay? Abdi BB, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for becoming a member. And I think I got everybody, y'all. If I missed you, if you guys gave a super sticker, if you gave a super chat and I missed it, I want to thank you right now, because sometimes I don't see them. And that's what my mods are for, because I don't catch everything, y'all. And we are growing. We are on the road to 10K. What is up? Let me see. Chelsea. Did I see Chelsea? Chelsea Davis in the building. Thank you, y'all. Okay, I will be back with another video, you guys. And I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time, America.